the issue. We've looked at the anatomy and physiology of the issue, kind of some common treatment errors and ways that people could kind of reframe it. I think we've covered pretty well the importance of, if it's not something if it's a common issue, of getting it treated. And then also we've covered what are some of the day-to-day habits that people have that might be actually making the situation worse. What else would you...
The last comment that I would have kind of on the day-to-day stuff would be nutrition influence as far as dietary irritants go.
Okay.
And that could be GI irritants, or it could be urinary irritants. They're neighbors to each other, so if one gets irritated, it can irritate the other. The most common bladder irritants are going to be in the categories of caffeine, alcohol, carbonation, acidic things, and artificial sugars.
Okay.
So under the acidic category, that can be a really broad category as far as acid from vinegars, acid from fruit, grapefruit, lime, lemon, orange. Acid can also be more like spicy foods, so those are big ones to pay attention to. Caffeine, a lot of people say, well, I drink decaf. Well, okay, there's always a little bit of caffeine, even in decaf, as well as the acidity of the coffee. Right. So those are things to think about, and I never want people to say, all right, I now have to eliminate all of these things from my diet. I want you to be aware of them and to start being intentional and pay attention to how your body responds to what you've eaten. And know that it can take up to 12 to 24 hours for your body to show the response of what you've just eaten and consumed. Stuff you had last night can impact how you perform the next morning.
Yeah, I think it's important because it just emphasizes how important our lifestyles are just for everything, right? Yeah. Sleep, diet, stress. I mean, that it's so important for everything. And we look at things like, back pain or whatever it is. I mean, just general health. It's really important, and also for pelvic floor function. So I think that's really, really important.
Yep. I think the other kind of screening thing on the sleep side is, again, if you aren't pregnant or are not over the age of 65, you should not be getting up in the middle of the night to sleep. Or to pee, sorry. To pee. If you are, right, there's some things going on that could be on the fluid pacing, the dietary irritants, or you could be just in case peeing.
Right, so some of that could be habitual.
Yeah.
Right?
Something else is waking you up in the middle of the night and you go, I should go pee.
Yeah.
So there are some things that we can screen out. And hey, if we can get that under control, your sleep's probably going to be a lot better.
Right. And
then we talk about sleep hygiene. What are good practices to help you have a more full restorative sleep at night?
Yeah. Okay. So I think what we've learned is that this is potentially a really comprehensive issue, and therefore the treatment for it is pretty comprehensive as well. It's not something that you should just go, I pee when I jump, not a big deal. I'll just wipe it up later. I mean, it has the potential to become something a little bit more serious than that. I think more importantly, it certainly has the potential to be something that could be treated and then prevented and not be something that you have to deal with on a regular basis.
Yeah, absolutely.